If you love music, then do more than just listen. Connor's Music.
Hello. There we go. Hey, this is John Connors live from Connors Music. And it is Wednesday, November 5th. I just want to, okay. Oh, there. Reduce that. I have like a color I like, and I didn't preset it. It was a little bright. Okay, there we go. All right. So like I said, we are live from Connors Music. We got a lot of fun things going on at the music store. And I'm going to go to the comment section here so that I can tell you a little bit about some of those things to start. And then we've got a cool student presentation to share. So we'll get right at it. So on our website, every month, it's actually kind of automatically produced. And we enjoy this because we have customers who might be wondering what... there we go. I just want to get rid of that squeaking sound. What are the kind of favored choices? Like what's hot kind of thing, right? There we go. I think that's better. And so automatically on our website, this bestsellers list gets produced, which is a lot of fun. And so I always peruse it, but I thought, why not for this week's show? Why not have a little fun and chat about those products that made the top 10 this month? And maybe if that goes well, maybe we'll do that on a regular basis. Just share a little discussion about the top 10 products of each month. And so I'm going to put the link in here, but you don't have to go to it now, but it'll be in the comment thread. You know, if you want to pre-look at what the bestsellers are, you can. But anyways, we're just going to go through a couple of them, and then we'll come back to it after a student performance. Let's do the top 4 to start. And it wasn't really a surprise to me because I'm often at the counter helping customers, and I've noticed not just customers willing to try this product over the last couple years, as it's fairly new still in the world of guitar strings, but also coming back and saying that is a choice I'm really happy with. So before I reveal that product, Laj says, long time no see, go Leafs go. And Dan says, hey, John, thanks for that, guys. Oh, I like this is new on StreamYard, I think, the comment thread showing the little picture there. That's cool. That's Dan there with his banjolele. All right, so the number 1 selling product this past month was the D'Addario. Oh, that's too bright there. Okay, I'll put it way back here. D'Addario XS in the acoustic phosphor bronze in what's become, I think, the most popular gauge is 12 to 53, or some companies will do like a 12 to 54, but basically a regular light, middle of the road gauge, not too heavy. It's like the Goldilocks gauge, not too heavy, not too light. It's just right. And that's our number 1 selling. And what's kind of neat too is like it's by quantity, not dollars. So that means that's the number 1 selling acoustic string. And it's there are more affordable strings out there. I don't want to say it's expensive because it's $28.99 for a full set, but in the world of strings, that's at the higher price point. But people are finding they're getting a long life at it, and of the string, they love the feel of it, and they love the sound. So there you go. That's number 1. Another cool comment here. Jays are going to win it in 2026. I wouldn't doubt it. I said, after the dismay of the loss, we went, wait a minute. This team isn't a one and done. These guys are going to be back here. So it was an exciting run. Obviously not the way we wanted it to go, but so close. Okay, so the number 2 top seller, I thought this was fun because these little items make our list. And it was the Connors Music pick became the number 2 this month. And this one isn't always on the top list, We've got other picks that are sometimes beating this one out, but this is Paul's choice of pick here. It's the orange Duralin. It's made by D'Addario. There's no D'Addario branding on it because we did a custom logo on it with our little guy Murphy, we call him, and it says Connors Music on it and our store name. So there you go. That's the number 2. And that's cool because I wanted to chat about some picks today too. So I'm glad a pick made the top 10. Okay. And then number 3 and is XS again, but this time the electric string. So this is also in the not too hot, not too cold range, but for electric. And this is their regular light, which is a 10 to 46 for electric. So if you have any questions about these, feel free to throw them in the chat too. If you're like, oh, wait, I've never heard about that, or, asking questions about gauges of strings, fire it at me. So that's a very popular choice. And keep an eye out because Connors Music has our restring special at the end of November, and there's other promos coming. So those are the top 2 strings from last month. I firmly believe they're going to be the top 2 for November as well. All right. And the number 4 product was a affordable drumstick. Oh, I forgot to grab this one. There was actually several drumsticks that made the top 10. There's 4 different drumstick pairs. So that's cool. A lot of drummers were in this month. So I didn't grab a pair of these, but here, I'll put the link to them in. It's a pair of drumsticks you can get for $12.99. They're made by ProMark. They call it the LA Special. And basically, my understanding is, if they've noticed minor, mostly cosmetic imperfections in the wood, then they won't use those for the ProMark full branded drumstick. So they instead will save it for these, and you get a more affordable stick. Feedback from customers is they love it. I haven't heard any complaints from our drum instructors with their students. They seem to really like the stick. Affordable, still play great. So, and Phil says, "Hey John, hey Phil, there's you with your pooch, and you both have the same hat, which is super awesome." So, hey, I love this little feature here with the little Facebook icon. So keep the comments coming. All right, so we're gonna do a student performance first, and then we'll come back and chat about some other products. And then I did hook up a guitar so that I can demonstrate some picks for you today. So John Connors Live, lots of stuff going on. And my rig is simple again today, which was good because I was running late because I went out to get dinner. And I thought, oh, I heard Mary Brown's has a cool special to celebrate the Jays run. And what a lineup. So, if you are craving a Big Mary at a special, be prepared to hang out for a bit because it is the hottest deal in town today. Okay. All right. So for our student performance, a big thank you goes to Mac, one of our instructors here, who you'll see in the performance with the student Kaylin. I hope I said that right. If I said it wrong and you're watching, put in phonetic spelling for me and I'll say it correctly. Okay. Because we want to make sure you get recognized for your efforts here. There's 2 songs in the performance. I'm going to play them both for you now. And so let me get out of the way and please enjoy this performance with Mac and Kaylin.
Who's going to be singing for us?
Lovely.
Singing some lovely Billie Eilish. I've been working with Kellen for about a couple months now. Amazing singer. I mean, the first time I heard him, I was like, you're like the next Justin Bieber. And so we're gonna do this song.
make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one. Wanna feel alive outside. I can't fight my fear. Isn't it lovely? Alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome home. Walking out of time, looking for a better place. Something's on my mind, always in my headspace, but I know someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide. Wanna feel alive outside. I can't fight my fear. Isn't it lovely? Alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome home. My name is Kenan, and I've been taking vocal lessons with Mac, and this is part of your world. You think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's the word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day. Up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these walls? What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young woman, sick of swimming. Bright young woman, sick of swimming, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and what is it? What's the word? What's a fire and what is it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Shore up above. Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Okay. All right. So I do apologize for the video halting. You know, we preloaded it. It was playing before the show. We go live and wasn't playing seamlessly. But I think you did get a couple of moments in a row to know how great of a performance that was. And then what I'll do is I'm going to have that video loaded at the screen at the front. So for those of you that drop by, if you want to see the whole thing, we can play it at the front, because a lot of hard work went into rehearsing and then recording that video with in the lesson. So and I got the phonetic spelling here, so I can. So Janice tells me hi. It's like melon, so Kellen like melon. So thank you for that, and I do apologize again. We wanted to get a better feed there for you, and I agree with Dan. Great voice and lots of potential there. So keep on doing the hard work and enjoying the music. Right? It's like we talk about practice as being like this arduous task, and it is. You know, you want to put it in into your routine and work on it regularly, but it's supposed to be fun too. So when you're making music, it shouldn't feel, it often won't feel like work once you get into the routine of it, right? I was talking to one of my students today too, who had a week where, it was just too busy to practice. And I said, don't ever say to yourself like, oh, I don't have a lot of time, so it's not worth it, to sit down. I like a half hour, 45-minute session of practice, and I only have 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm not going to do it. If you sing for 5 or 10 minutes a day, or you play your piano for 5 or 10 minutes a day, or your guitar, it'll move the needle. You'll start to see the difference. So keep up the good work there, and congratulations. And again, I apologize that we couldn't get a nice fluid playthrough of the video there that I was hoping for. Okay, so on we go with our top 10. I just got to go back to the bestsellers list here. All right, so number 2 and 3 both went to a Canadian drumstick company called Los Cabos. They're out in New Brunswick. I said 2 and 3. Number 5 and 6. 2 and 3 of the drumstick category. So number 5 is the Red Hickory drumstick. And what is particularly cool about that is they cut the this hickory from the more center part of the tree, so you get a more dense wood. So it's and more kind of brownish red color in the sticks. So they call it Red Hickory. And often this one will compete with the Red Intense, but I guess just the regular red outsold by enough to move up into the top 10 this past month. Red Intense is just slightly longer, so worth checking out both sticks. And then the other one is a very similar stick. It's hickory as well. Is this hickory as well? I want to say it is. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's pink. And Los Cabos will do some colored sticks like this. And specifically this one is in support of breast cancer research. Each pair of pink sticks you buy helps support breast cancer research through our annual donation. Thank you for your contribution to this worthy cause. So if you bought those sticks enough to put them in the top 10, you also contributed to that great cause. So, okay. So that's our top, what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is just one of those practical products that we sell all day long here at Connors Music. And especially if you're doing recording, you're doing a live stream like this, from this mic to my interface is an XLR cable, a mic cable. And so this made the top 10 list this month. And it's just a classic series from D'Addario XLR cable, male to female. And it is what will do the job for an affordable price. Okay, moving on. After that, the Levy's gig bag, which I'm just going to move out of the way. I put it right up here. Okay, and actually I will hold it up for a sec. Now, the specific one that made the top 10 list was the Dreadnought case, which is perfect for most acoustic guitars. But we sold it out this month. So I grabbed one of the electric guitar cases that had the same shape and design and our embroidered logo on it, the same one that you see on my shirt, and was featured today in a Spotlight by WePrint t-shirts. Thank you to them for doing that. But those are through Levy's, the guitar strap and case company. So that made the top 10. All right. Then we got 2 more for you. So I talked about how the D'Addario XS string made the number 1 SKU. Well, this is the same gauge in a phosphor bronze by the same company, but the uncoated version. So it's the more economic choice as far as like at purchase time. Mind you, what we're finding is that D'Addario XS string, I've piled stuff on top of it now, but it'll last, I'm finding 5 times as long as this before any sort of corrosion sets in. But this is still a good string, and so it still made our top 10 list. And then our final item on the top 10 bestsellers was another Canadian drumstick by a different company. And we brought these in. I was going to grab a pair, but we brought them in because they have a stick with ridges in it. And my dad has always been a big fan of it. And he wanted to bring them back. So we did. But they also introduced a new grip. So this is the Headhunters drumstick, and this is a hickory. And the one that made the top 10, we had a couple customers that kind of pushed it up there. Is a 7/8, so like a lighter stick, like a thinner and lighter, but with this RX grip on it. So definitely neat options there for gripping. Either you can have the wood with just some ridges in it and you can feel the texturing, or if you need something a little more grippy, then you could come and check out these. There are other sticks with dips and different things, but this has almost like a velvety feel to it and multi-textured, because you can see where the red crosses. It feels different, so you can really get some texture in your hands and some grip to make sure your stick doesn't fly out of your hand while you're playing. Okay, that covers the top 10. That was fun, and that student performance was great. The last thing I think on my list of things today was cool picks, and the only best way to show cool picks is by using them. So the pick I'm going to show you today is in a package. The company is called KNC Picks, and in this pack we've got 3 different models. One's wood, one's horn, and one's bone. And I'm told no animals were harmed. So all the products that use animal product in it were harvested post-mortem. So no animals are harmed in the making of these picks. And that was important to us when we wanted to bring these in, because although those materials can create some really cool tones, we wouldn't want to support any sort of anything negative in that way. So it's done in all a positive way. And this is called the Blue Set. So you get 3 picks. And this would be not only a cool pick to buy just if you want to have your own expressive tone, but also a very cool gift set, because this little box contains the 3 picks in this neat magnetic wood box. So that's kind of like, a neat way of gifting a guitar player that. So there we go. So, and the magnets, when they line up just like that, creates like a little magnetic box. So I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I only picked one song because I knew I had so much content. So I'm going to stop mid song and switch picks. And so at the end, I'm going to do it in this order. I'm going to do you know what? I swapped one of the picks out, I think. Okay, so I've got bone first, then the Padauk, which is the wood one. And then instead of the horn in this one, because I swapped it for someone, this is a caisson, I believe. So we'll just go through it and tell me if you like 1, 2, or 3, or if they all sound great. You can just say they all sound great. Okay, and the song I picked is Phil Collins, You'll Be in My Heart. So I'm going to add a little reverb, pick up a guitar, and I'm going to start, like I said, I'm going to go bone, Padauk, and then this one. This might actually be the horn. I felt like I swapped it out of the display for a customer to get what they wanted. So that could be a possibility. We do that kind of stuff here. All right. I'm using a Art and Lou 3 little Roadhouse acoustic. I'll take that. Thank you. Come stop your crying, it will be all right. Just take my hand and hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Yes, you'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart, and you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. And you'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have and know. They'll see in time. I know when destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you've got to hold on. They'll see in time. I know we'll show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. There we go. You'll be in my heart from the Tarzan movie. I remember when that first came out. I had to teach it to a ton of students because everyone was into it. And Danielle said, "Love Arzan." Sorry, typo. I know. I had to pick on you though. Get it? Pick on you. And oh wow, you sound incredible. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Danielle says, "Would pick warmest tone." So. What do you think? Danielle, and then Dan says, I like the last pick. The strings really ring out. And that was this guy here. And then Danielle also adds, I've also got John singing backup vocals. That's awesome. We'll have to do it as a duet next time you're in town. Get those extra vocals in there. They had, was it in sync paired with them? Because they did the Around the Camp song. Now it's all coming back to me. I think it was In Sync and Phil Collins. I don't know if they sang on this one or not, but that was part of the partnership on that soundtrack. So last pick. Okay. And then beautiful performance. Thank you. And the guitar picks, they do sound great. And yes, it was in sync. Yes. The memory is serving me well. So cool tune. Great little guitar. I did notice I could hear a little bit of compression, which is like, it's important. Oh yeah, that was the song. Trash in the Camp. Did you have to Google it, or did you know, like, Trash in the Camp? There was like, I remember like the trumpet, but it was like the horn from the record player, and the elephant plays the trumpet sound. I thought that was kind of fun. I dug it. And anyway, so what I was saying is I could hear the compression from my software for the interface working a little bit. So when the pick was really digging in there, especially, that's the wood pick. It was just outputting a little more, like a little louder, and the compression was kicking in. So that would affect the tone that you're hearing on your end. Danielle says, no Google. It's on my regular playlist. There we go. So you have to really come in, I think, and try these picks. Feel is obviously an important factor in a guitar pick. It's got to feel right to you. I've become very comfortable using a heavier pick. So that doesn't bother me, but some people need the picks to flex a little bit. And I think you'll find you'll notice these are not really flexing. Maybe the last one a little bit, tiny bit. Right. So if you need a more flexible pick, maybe these kind of exotic wood choices aren't going to be the right choice for you. But I encourage people to experiment and try new things, try new picks, try new sounds. It's part of exploring music. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties earlier there. And we'll have that video. I'll move it to the front counter. So if you pop by the music store, you'll be able to see it. Or maybe we'll chat about, if we get permission, about posting it just on our Facebook page. And then you can check it out there too. So watch for that. And again, thanks for tuning in to John Connors Live. We'll be back again on the 3rd Wednesday of November. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you then. Thanks.
If you love music, then do more than just listen. Connors Music.